Good evening, students. Today we are going to discuss about the permanent tissue. Okay, what is permanent tissue? Permanent tissue is a group of cells in which growth has either stopped completely. Okay, the growth has completely stopped or for the time being. Okay, that is called as the permanent tissue. Okay, these are formed by the cells that have the loss of capacity to divide. Okay, it has the capacity to divide. It may be the dead cells or alive cells. Okay, some of the cells may be dead or some of them are alive. Okay, it has the thin wall and or thick walled cells are present in the permanent tissue. Okay, permanent tissue are formed by the differentiation of the cells of meristematic tissues specialized to perform a particular function. Okay, so sometime they will ask the question, what is differentiation? Okay, differentiation is nothing but it is the process of taking up a permanent shape, size and function is called as the differentiation. Okay, so the next one is the classification of the permanent tissue. On the basis of the function performed by the permanent tissues, it can be classified into two types. One is the simple permanent tissue, another one is the complex permanent tissue. Okay, in the simple permanent tissue has the three types. One is the parenchyma, another one is collenchyma, another one is sclerenchyma. Okay, then a complex permanent tissue is divided into two. Okay, xylem and phloem. These xylem and phloem together called as the vascular bundles. Okay, next we are going to discuss about the simple permanent tissue. Okay, what is simple permanent tissue? The tissues that is made up of the one type of the cells. Okay, thus these tissues is made up of only one type of the cells, which resemble each other and perform the similar function. Okay, so all these cells perform the similar same function is called as the simple permanent tissue. Okay, these tissue are specialized to perform the supportive and protective function. Okay, there are three types of the simple permanent tissue. Is the one is the parenchyma, another one is collenchyma, another one is sclerenchyma. Okay, these three are the types of the simple permanent tissue. Okay, so first one, parenchyma. What is parenchyma? Okay, parenchyma is a simple permanent living tissue. Okay, it is a very simple permanent living tissue. It is made up of unspecialized thin walls. Okay, thin walled cells. It is made up of the unspecialized thin walled cells. Okay, these cells of the parenchyma tissue are live. Okay, it is a live and it is a oval shaped or it may be the rounded or polygonal in outline. Okay, I will show the image. Okay, this is the image of the parenchyma. Okay, so it is a polygonal in outline. It is these outline, they are cell wall. Okay, the outer layer is called as the cell wall. Here you can see that structure, the outer layer. This outer layer is called as the cell wall. Already we know about that. That cell wall is made up of the cellulose. Okay, these cells in tissues are usually loosely packed. Okay, it is loosely packed. Why it is loosely packed? Because it is consisting the large number of the intercellular spaces. Okay, intercellular spaces means inter, that means between. Okay, cell, so there will be a spaces in between the cells. Okay, one cell to another cell we can see the spaces. Okay, so with the help of the intercellular spaces it is a loosely packed. Okay, so each parenchyma cells that encloses the large central vacuole and then cytoplasm and then nucleus. Here you can see the picture. It has the round vacuoles and then nucleus and then cytoplasm. Okay, so where we can see this parenchyma in the plant, where we can see that. Okay, just remember it. In the large plant or tree is there. Okay, so where we can see this parenchyma. So distribution, it is present in the, mostly it is found in the all the plants. Okay, all the plants consisting the parenchyma. So in the plants where we can see that it forms the major tissue. Okay, major softer parts like a epidermis and then cortex and then pith and then leaf mesophyll. It is also found in the xylem and phloem. Okay, so this parenchyma is present in the softer parts like a epidermis, cortex, pith and leaf mesophyll, also found in the xylem and phloem. Okay, so this is the structure of the parenchyma tissue. The main function of the parenchyma is it stores the food material in the form of protein, starch, oils and fats. Okay, the main function is it stores the food material, okay, in the form of protein, starch, oils and fat. Okay, and then these parenchyma of stems and roots also stores the nutrients. Okay, the root and then stems also store the nutrients and then water. Okay, and these parenchyma cells that provide the support and rigidity to the plants. Okay, by keeping the cells rigid. Okay, we know that the cell wall, with the help of the cell wall, the plant is normally rigid. Okay, these parenchyma cells that provide the support and rigidity to the plant, and then it forms the basic packing tissue and protect the internal tissue. Okay, it forms the basic packing tissue and it protect the internal tissue. And then this parenchyma is classified into two types. One is the chlorenchyma, another one is the parenchyma. Just remember it, parenchyma that is divided into two types. One is the chlorenchyma, another one is the parenchyma. What is chlorenchyma? So in the green plants, okay, normally in the green plants we can see the parenchyma tissue that contains the chlorophyll. So it is called as the, and it is the parenchyma tissue contains the chlorophyll is called as the chlorenchyma. Okay, this chlorenchyma that is helpful in the photosynthesis. In some aquatic plants or many aquatic plants, the parenchyma cells, okay, the parenchyma cells have the well developed air spaces are known as the parenchyma. Okay, so these spaces that gives the buoyancy to the plants that help them in float in the water. Okay, it helps in the float in the water. Okay, air spaces. So these are all the major functions of the parenchyma. Okay, thank you.